also carries serious college football playoff implications.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Mateer. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. While nearly interception here on the opening drive, it's going to bring up third down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On third down, it's a handoff. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
And the Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. Grab behind the line. It spurts. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They look to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Wheeler. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up first and goal at the 9.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Sooners. A great catch and run for 6. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
We've seen the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Possession. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Catch made on the left side. He stopped and gets a 1st down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
1st and goal, handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 2nd and goal, but hand it to him again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Back to throw. It's Manning. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Texas. They connect for 6. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is good. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Texas. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Ott. He finds some space. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
And 1st down, they go right back to him. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
That's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Hand off to the single back. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, it's been a promising drive, but the pass pro breaks down. And now it's going to set up third and very long, Kurt.
Yeah, and after that big sack, let's see what the offensive coordinator comes up with, because they've had a pretty good drive, but now they're way behind the sticks. The most important thing here is to protect the quarterback or maybe move that launch point to give him a chance to have the time he needs to make this throw on third down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Now he comes out to the 25. No over. Tempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Back to pass. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Burks. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Inside give now from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
A really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Sooners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, will try to run it in. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble to his left. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oklahoma! Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end was just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. You can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the PAT is good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
1st down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Nice job up front, opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice 1st down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming out. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of it.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pass is caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down?
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop, pull behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold the 3 points.
Defense looking for a stop on third and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Bringing pressure. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far. Everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4, and they're going for it. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And they will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Methodical and effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find some room. It's Ott. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Their first down loss. It's 2nd and long from the 23. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback has got to do a better job of processing quicker from the pocket. He had plenty of time to throw the ball there, and it still got out too late, and he nearly took a huge sack.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Mateer. The pocket breaking down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. What's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. sweep. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looking to throw it on first down.
Looking to scramble.
He's going to take off here. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Longhorns are in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Oh, the pick and roll falls incomplete.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick. Boy, he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. On the run, it's Ott. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To the air, it's Mateer. With the catch, it's Ott. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. It's a deep shot right down the middle.
Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going.
They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown. That final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down.
On the move now.
Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation? And that's an offensive pass interference call. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Oh, they scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas. And that will give them the lead now.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at the 35.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Ott. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Looking to throw. It's Mateer.
He escapes the pocket.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a third down play. And he'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Looking to scramble.
They'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Wheeler. They break him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. It's a run to the left. Fights off a defender. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Manning. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Just a small gain. Looking at second and 9.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Second down play coming up. A play action, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. That's caught. It's Baxter. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Headed to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
26.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
For a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This is important. A chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. Got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back now goes in motion. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, the offense cannot afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Handoff in a single back formation. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
So these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Thrown to the end zone. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of the offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
Getting set for second down. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Running back grabs it on the screen. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Wheeler. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Gain of 3. Third down coming up.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain of that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Trying to find room. It's hot. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Quick pass, the catch is made. That gain moves the ball to 17, first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Takes the handoff again. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2 here. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offense. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away with a running game. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? The short completion of the tight end. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Takes off in a bootleg. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it in the open. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a big gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.